Hey guys, NitroWeasel3K here, and today I'm going to talk to you about a movie that I saw recently. What movie is it?
Flash! Savior of the universe!
That's right, the 1980 Flash Gordon film. I had never seen this movie until really recently, and I really only picked it up because of the recommendation of a friend. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, what's so great about Flash Gordon? Take a look.
Flash Gordon. A character, name, or at least theme song we all know. Flash Gordon was a movie made in the 80s about a character who was made in the mid-30s. Flash is a handsome, all-American hero who ends up getting put in all types of peril when a crazy outer space dictator tries to destroy the Earth and marry Flash's girl. With the help of the crazy Dr. Zarkov and his love interest Dale, Flash helps to soothe the intergalactic tension, unify the people, and battle an evil strong-armed dictator, all while a soundtrack by rock band Queen rocks in the background. Yeah, I saw this movie for the first time very recently, and let me tell you, if you are in the mood for a sci-fi adventure full of Star Trek-style fistfights, half-man, half-hawks who look like they belong in 300, and a few laughs, this movie's for you. It is fantastic.
What goes along great with a movie like that? It's full of action, adventure, sci-fi, and fantasy. Well, Atari, of course. Why wouldn't you make a Flash Gordon game? I mean, the guy's a hero, he gets the girl, he saves the day from a crazy, destructive emperor. How could this be bad?
Well, here's Flash Gordon on the Atari 2600. Not really what I was expecting. I mean, I'm just flying around. What is all this stuff? Where are the fistfights? Where's Ming the Merciless? Where's Flash? Let's see. Maybe some history on the game will help. The history of this game seems a little bit confusing, and I'm going to do my best to explain it. According to the box art for the copy that I owned, the game was made in 1983. It was programmed by David Lubar and was released by 20th Century Fox using their Fox Video Games Inc. label. It's classified as a space shooter or defender-style game. The cover art depicts Flash, Ming, and Dale, along with the floating city and a few Hawkmen. It basically looks like the poster for the movie release. This is where things get weird. There are two other games, each with Lubar's name attached, that came out right around the same time and are the exact same game. The first was Spider City. As far as I can tell, it was released the exact same year as Flash Gordon. I can't find that many images of it, but when I do, I often find that the word demo is stamped across the box. This leads me to believe that maybe this was the original that later got rebranded and became Flash Gordon. It was released by a company called Series, whose name is also printed on the Flash Gordon manual. The second game is Space Adventure, which was apparently the Canadian release of the Flash Gordon game. The strange thing is, it was released by a completely different company called Zellers, but Lubar's name is still attached. I can't seem to find a release date for it, and all the pictures that I found of the cart look really odd. I'm wondering if it's maybe some type of a bootleg. I don't know. Basically, Fox Video Games was trying to cash in on the video game market by using their movie rights to market games made by other companies. They made a bunch of different games, like Alien, MASH, Porky's, Alligator People, and Earth Dies Screaming. All of these were movies, some were big and some were small. The games, however, were mostly relabels of games that were made by different companies. The company did end up having a few standalone releases, but those are for another time. So here's the deal. You're trying to get into Spider City to rescue a bunch of spacemen who thought, oh, a place named Spider City. I could totally conquer that. And then got trapped. To take the city, you have to destroy the hatching pods so the spiders can't regenerate. The screen is split into two. The top half is like a side-scrolling space fighter, and the bottom is your map. These are the spacemen you want to save. And while trying to rescue those spacemen, you'll encounter debris, enemy patrol ships, spider warriors, and disruptor generators, which are full of debris and all kinds of other craziness. Most of this will be seen on the top screen. However, on the bottom screen, you can see the location of the hatching pods and the disruptor generators. You want to fly around, avoid disruptors, kill enemy ships, and smash the pods full of spider warriors. If you can manage to destroy 5 of the hatchlings after you break open one of the pods, you'll get a shield that gives you an extra hit until 2 beeps sound and the shield is disabled. When you destroy all of the pods, the area is conquered and you can move on to the next one. This game can get pretty intense, and to be honest, I had a lot of fun playing it. But I only have one real issue. Why do we need to call this Flash Gordon? Why is he attached at all? I mean, we don't see Flash. There's no mention of Ming at all. And from what I can tell, all they did was slap the label on here so they could sell more units. If you use your imagination, I guess, you could sort of feel like Flash was in a ship, flying around and defeating the bad guys. Using your imagination was a must during the Atari days, so I wouldn't fault them for that, but I'm not sure I could actually call this a Flash Gordon game. At the end of the day, what you've got here is a decent shooter with a pretty cool map mechanic that gives it a little something extra. If it weren't for the map, it would feel just like a generic shooter. If you really are into space shooters, you enjoy racking up a high score, or you just like Atari, this is a fun little game that I would recommend. You should go ahead and pick it up. But if you're a real Flash Gordon fan and you're looking to get into adventuring through the universe and fighting Ming, I would pass.
Well, you guys enjoyed my review of Flash Gordon for the Atari 2600 and the film from 1980. If you want to see the full version of the film review, head on over to my website, NitroWeasel3K.com. If you want to keep up to date with all the new things that I'm working on, find me on Twitter, @NitroWeasel3K. And if you want to know what else I've been working on, you can check one of the couple links that I'm hoping will be floating next to me. You can click on there. Did some figure reviews. Hope you like them. Don't forget, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.